Hello there, audience. I am your editor, Nilsson, and unfortunately this week Gold cannot do Raw, so I'll do it for him. But guess what Gold is going to do? Watch this video. And this is my message to you, Gold. I am not going to be your Taysom Hill Sean Payton Jr. Could someone let me out of the basement? Anyways, I am really excited to do this video because I found out this morning that I'll have to, watch it and script all that, and well, now I was kind of a little bit nervous because it's one of my first few times doing this. And you know how the first couple of episodes of Raw SmackDown went? With me and Gold trying to find our groove. And now, it's been flip-flopped for a video. But don't expect this to be the last time this happens. But I'm actually really excited to see how this goes. So please, no hate. I tried my damnness to make this great. And that's the only thing I can ask. Raw kicks off with Drew McIntyre. And well, he already kicks it off with the biggest lie ever, saying this is no ordinary episode of Raw. And if any of these Raw reviews have proven anything, that is a complete damn lie. And then he gives us his own little Royal Rumble review, and right before he touches the men's Rumble, out comes the rated R Superstar Edge. Drew talks about how much of an inspiration Edge is, and that he's proud of Edge for winning the Rumble. And then, I guess Drew McIntyre offended him because he just asked, what is wrong with him? And well, Edge tells us something that I think we all know. His best way to sum up why he asked that was, he won the Rumble, and he could challenge Drew. And Drew is sitting there praising him. And to this, I have to ask, did someone write Edge's promo? Like, you cannot tell me someone did. It just feels so unnatural. Then comes out Sheamus. And fun fact, something that wasn't mentioned in the SmackDown video, Edge won the Royal Rumble 11 years ago on the same exact day, January 31st. And guess what happened? Both next night, Sheamus and Edge went face to face. Sheamus starts defending Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre's like, nah, boy, let me take care of this myself. Edge makes it clear that Drew McIntyre has a target on his back, and well, Sheamus decides, hey, I'm gonna go hit a bullseye in Bazinga, a damn broad kick.
Drew McIntyre's friend. Everybody knows me as Drew McIntyre's friend. Well, let me explain something to you, Charlie. Drew McIntyre is no longer my friend, and I want the WWE Championship.
First match of the night, we have Bobby Lashley defending his United States Championship against Matt Riddle. And before I even watch this match, I know Matt is fucked. Matt Riddle starts off with strong punches to Bobby Lashley because Bobby was too busy doing something with MVP over there. And just when you thought Riddle was gonna gain full control, Bobby slams Riddle into the mat. A stalling suplex later, Matt throws Bobby out of the ring, and then does a floating bro. Damn, that looked nice. And just like that, the match ends with a stupid DQ finish. And trust me, Bobby wasn't done yet. He put Riddle into the full Nelson a couple more times and then room over the barricade. Not this guy again.
Yeah, I know, but who was arrested? What happened?
Bobby Lashley.
A backstage promo later, and we find out Edge versus Randy Orton is later tonight. Yay! I'm real happy to see Edge wrestle on Raw again, but can we seriously give him a new opponent already? Next is Xavier Woods versus Mustafa Ali to complete his match series versus Retribution. Byron bitches about how Ali could have addressed the issues with WWE 2 years previous, and to that, I have to say, shut up, Byron. What the hell is Xavier doing with Ali's hair? Xavier throws Ali out of the ring, tries to jump, Ali moves, but doesn't matter because he gets thrown to the barricade anyways. But then a distraction from a Retribution member helps Ali get a neck breaker to get the momentum on his side finally. And after a few more moves, yet again, another neck breaker. And yay, Carlito is back on Raw. But for God's sakes, WWE. 1 week we didn't have Jeff versus these two boogaloos, and now you brought it back. Can anyone tell me if this is a botch? Because, I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it. Holy shit. That clothesline from Xavier Woods was god dang smooth. But then T-Bar breaks up the pin, and somehow he doesn't get thrown out, compared to Reginald's simply just catching Sasha and placing her down, or no, wait a minute, it didn't go that way. It doesn't matter anyways, because Kofi Kingston uses T-Bar's arm as a goddamn rope and jumps off of it onto Slapjack. Xavier Woods gets distracted by this. Ali tries to take advantage of this, but then Xavier shows his inner gamer move, throws in an Uno reverse card, and gets the roll up to win. Damian Priest has made his Raw debut by talking with Bad Bunny. Also, WrestleMania 68 days away. Woohoo! Next is Miz TV, and I used to love Miz TV, but now it's shit. Damian Priest comes out, attacks Miz, and it sets up a match. Damian was practically dominating until Damian was practically dominating until Miz poked him in the eyes and then threw him into the ring post. And after a couple minutes of Miz thinking he's king shit, Damian makes him regret ever doing the it kicks by giving him a Mike Tyson blow to the knee. With the ref distraction, the Miz tries to use the Money in Bank and cheat, but Bad Bunny rips it away from his arms. Morrison, as a great friend as he is, he comes over, tries to help him, but then Bad Bunny kills him with a microphone. Priest takes advantage and hits the Reckoning to win. And I swear to be, it better not be Miz and Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest at WrestleMania.
Did you see what Randy's face looked like after what we did? That was so much fun. But tonight, I have the opportunity to win a shiny new toy.
There's WrestleMania 37's official theme song. What the fuck? Next, we have Hurt Business defending the Raw Tag Team Championship against Lucha House Party. Shelton steamrolls Dorado, throws him across the ring, and then he gets the tag. And we see a very unique looking tag team move. Shelton receives what I would call the Undertaker old school, but a little bit faster edition. But then Shelton Benjamin catches it into a suplex. And then what looked to have been a botched drop kick, and then another one, kinda. Lucha House Party knocks the Hurt Business back outside the ring, but they don't go for a dive. We come back from a commercial break, and Dorado looks to have control, and Cedric hits a quick ass slam, but only a 2. And also MVP is screaming, "Go back to the ribs."
Metalik. Oh, Dorado. Oh, Dorado with a drop kick. Creates some space. Benjamin, now Alexander, who's in legal. Oh, watch Metalik. Uh-oh. Got to keep up with Graham Metalik. My goodness. Off the top.
After that amazing sequence, Dorado has a little bit of oopsies on the rope, and credit to Shelton Benjamin for being able to catch him to set up the big move for Grant to hit the suicide dive. Grant almost gets the win with a roll up on Cedric, but he ends up kicking out, and then both members climb up onto the ropes. One hits a splash, one hits a senton. Do I know which one's which? I have forgot. And right when they look to win the titles, Shelton denies. A knee from Shelton sends Dorado to hell. And well, the 2-on-1 is just too much for Grand to handle, and Hurt Business wins.
If it wasn't for the destruction of Charlotte's father and the woman with...
Next is a triple threat #1 contenders match for the women's tag team titles between Dana and Mandy, Asuka and Charlotte, and Naomi and Lana. WWE, I know it's the rule, but will you ever have 3 people at a time in the ring when it's a triple threat? It's called a triple threat for a reason.
Disqualifications either. First team to gain a pinfall.
Charlotte and Naomi are showing off their great athleticism with double drop kicks and kick-ups. Another double drop kick. Dana ends up getting a sneaky tag on Asuka to make it Lana versus Dana. Oh boy, the true dream match. Did I miss something? Why is Asuka legal? All she did was break up a pin. An almost botched faceplant happened. After commercial, we get Dana versus Charlotte. Seems like something that should have happened years ago. Huh, WWE. Charlotte yet again does the leg thing. Seriously, tell me how that is effective.
Asuka, it's all about recapture. Dropping the elbows from on high. Oh.
Surprisingly, for a good bit of time, Charlotte was being dominated by Naomi and Lana. Yes, these two. Okay, not offense to Naomi, but Lana, what the hell? But as all Charlotte matches goes, she makes a comeback with a boot. Then Mandy hits her with a knee, which then she gets hit with an enziguri, which then she gets hit by whatever that was by Dana, who then gets hit by a codebreaker. Get it right, Tom. Charlotte hits the natural selection, and with such beautiful timing, Ric Flair's music goes off. And right away, Charlotte gets distracted because she sees Lacey Evans and Ric Flair, walking down the ramp. Charlotte tags in Asuka. Asuka's confused. Asuka goes in the ring. She gets the rear view by Naomi, and Lana and Naomi won. Drew McIntyre has an interview addressing what happened in the beginning of the night. Drew looks hurt, even looks to cry. Oh, and the match is on. I'm down for this at WrestleMania 37. Yeah! Carlito was wrestling on Raw for the first time in over a decade. Too bad it's with this bullshit. Let's just skip to the end, shall we? Jeff Hardy gets the pin to win, and all I have to say is Carlito looks great. So Edge had a real disappointing promo earlier in the night, and all I have to say is this is a true Edge promo right here. This was phenomenal. Now we have former friends battling out. Good God, that CGI. Nikki is trying to have an argument with Alexa, but she just keeps staring and smiling. but they agreed on one thing: to fight. Yeah, nothing special was happening besides submission holds and, cross bodies. But then, best friend Alexa is back. And can I just say this now? Alexa makes this gimmick work so damn good. And she's just being friendly, asking for a fight. She's like, come on, come on, come on, come on. And well, she tries to go for a hug. Nikki doesn't fall for it, kicks her living ass until, Funhouse Alexa's back. And she hits her own version of the Sister Abigail.
Gale, the trademark of the Fiend. Oh, wait a minute.
Immediately after this match is over, Randy Orton comes out. And something that wasn't addressed, where is his burns? It took me at least a month for mine to recover. I guess it's just knee problems now, huh, Randy? Bell rings and immediately a cross body and punches. And for someone Edge's size, that kick was smooth. Edge tries to put the match away with the anti-venom, but Randy breaks it up by grabbing Edge's hair and slamming him to the mat. And I bet Edge wishes to have short hair again. As the usual Randy Orton thing goes, he does slow beat downs. He also chokes Edge on the ropes and then an execution. And then Edge has a big brain move and immediately tries to go for a spear. And if you haven't already guessed, that gets reversed into a power slam. Randy Orton then slams Edge into the post and into the stairs. Guys, are we really trying to injure Edge again? After Randy Orton dominates Edge, going in and out of commercial, Edge fights back with an air punch. Double clothesline, Edge goes to the top, almost backfires, but he was able to get a sweet top rope move. Randy Orton tries to hit an RKO, but from out of nowhere we get an Edge-o-matic. Or ask Tom, because he said the execution. Edge then sends Randy flying, and then Randy slams Edge into the announce table. And I know Edge was doing this to protect his head, but something about that is just weirdly funny. And just when Randy thought he'd put the match away, Alexa comes out with creepy ass music. Randy turns to Alexa, and from what my knowledge is, I guess that's blood coming from her mouth. And then Edge gets a spear to win. And that was Raw. Let's sum it up, shall we? We kicked off with a decent promo, looking to have set up 2 WrestleMania matches, a disappointing United States Championship match, but I have a feeling that's not the end of that rivalry. Xavier Woods versus hopefully the last member of Retribution, Damian Priest making his debut not the way that we would imagine. The Raw Tag Team Championship match was definitely match of the night for sure. The Women's Number 1 Contender match was alright. Carlito made his return on Raw, which was great, but why that type of match? Alexa versus Nikki was scary. Randy versus Edge was good, as they would usually do, but a really strange ending. Overall, interesting show. I'll give it a 6. This show was just okay. It's not good, it's 6. Anyways, that's the review. I think I did pretty good. We'll see what happens during editing. Sorry if there's a lot of stutters, if you can't hear me a lot or I get too loud with some things. This is something out of my complete realm of videos. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Watch the podcast. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Gold. Bye-bye.